Good morning. This is episode 3. We're doing this on Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day of Celebration. Everybody that's watching this has seen or heard of the I Have a Dream speech. So today's conversation is about remaining focused on that dream or that goal that you have. A lot of people had made New Year's resolutions a couple weeks ago, some of which probably don't exist anymore, or you kind of let some things fall through the crack. But it's cool as long as you don't quit, as long as you don't give up, you know what I'm saying? Today is just as good as any other day to kind of reassess your situation, understand what took place, how diligent you plan on being about that New Year's resolution or goal or whatever the case may be, and actually get it done. You don't fail unless you quit. So you can keep going and going and going. It's not a fail, it's a learning process. So there's a lot of lessons that life is going to teach you, and you just got to be prepared to deal with it. So the things that I want to focus on today will be a few key things that I'll hit on. One is having a strong support system. The other is managing expectations of both yourself and others, having a plan of action, and then doing the best you can to eliminate distractions. So a strong support system is essential. I don't think that I've ever come across a bibliography or a biography of anybody that did not have a team in place. Like, I don't know anybody that did it on their own ever. So and you've heard the saying that, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're probably the wrong room to be in. I believe that to be very true. You want to be around people that you can learn from, that you can grow from, people that can add value to your life, and you be able to add value to theirs. So if you're not in a situation where you have the people around you that's going to help you get to where you need to be, then move. Do something different. Because if not, then this year, this month, this week is going to be the same as the others. You're not going to get to where you want to be. It's that simple. So build your network, build your clientele, whatever it is, whatever avenue, route you're going down, you work on it, build that life. You can get out of this life what you want, but you got to put in the work. So the next thing is about managing expectations. So this is the one that is the toughest for me because I'm a very passionate person. And when I put my heart into something, I feel like people should respect that. And my hope is that they're touched by it to where my desire to an extent becomes so, the energy level is there that they believe in it, so like they want to help. That's not always the case though. Like, you got people that's not going to believe in your dreams, people that don't want you to succeed, and some of that is right in your circle too, which if that's the case, you again probably need to reassess your circle. But not everybody's going to be in your corner. Even your friends, so-called friends, your associates, your acquaintances, if you will, not everybody's going to believe in what you can do and the capabilities that you have. That's also based on the body of work that you've put in up to this point too. You can't say that you're going to do things and say it consistently and never manifest anything. You probably start doubting yourself too. So start off small and then grow from there. You've heard the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. So you got to be able to understand laying everything brick by brick, being consistent, being diligent, you'll eventually get there. But don't be discouraged, don't be frustrated by people's lack of effort or faith in you. It comes with the territory. But you have to have that faith in you and make sure that, even if there are non-believers, that you always remain loyal to your truths. And the rest will settle itself. So then the next thing is a plan of action. You want to be able to sit down, chart out your course. Anybody that's gotten anywhere, with the exception of luck, they had a plan in place. It's not just like you stumbled upon it. Again, those one-offs are one-offs. And if you're wanting to be a one-off, then go play the lottery. But having a plan of action, laying down everything, and then utilizing tools and resources, like everything on the internet is available to you to be able to establish a sound plan in whatever field that you want. I'm about to lay some carpet in an upstairs bedroom of mine, and I do not want to pay extra for it. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to Google that. and like Google probably like 10, 15, 20 different things till I understand exactly how it needs to be done, and I'm gonna do it. I've never done that before, but I mean, the information is out there for me to have an understanding, and then we see what happens. If I mess it up, I gotta buy some new carpet. Well, we'll see what happens. But a plan of action, again, assessing, utilizing resources, and that's that. So the last thing that I want to talk about is eliminating distractions. So I'll be on the phone with some of my friends. We'll be having a good conversation about, I got this done, this done, this done, this done. And then I can have a text message about, yo, you want to go out? Well, going out really doesn't go with my budget plans for this upcoming week or concluding, the week that I was just successful with. But that's just one thing. You're going to have a lot of things that come at you. Again, life throws curveballs. So if you're in a situation where you have a tendency to make mistakes, or you have a tendency to gravitate towards things that are not productive or positive for you, then stop it. And that could be a variety of things. That could be the people that you're hanging out with. That could be going to work. Have you ever been at work and been upset about the actual job that you have or the work that you're doing, and then you take a break, but you go to another space to do something differently, and then you can kind of regroup and regather your thoughts, and then you can come back and be better suited to perform the work that you do. So you have to have a safe place to go to, I think, as well. You have to have an understanding of how you can't get to a solution while currently facing a problem or having negative energy towards something. You have to get back in a positive space and be able to look at something. That's like when people tell you, if you're having an argument, like, just stop, take a breath, go walk away, and then come back. Your whole frame of mind changes. Like, you have a different point of view. You're operating from a positive space. So you want to be able to eliminate the distraction that's puts you in a negative space, and then be able to come back to that and then find a solution to it. You don't avoid it. Like, that's not going to work either. You don't put things off to the side and they're like, oh, they're magically going to go away. It's going to manifest into something deeper. And it may not be in that particular category or that field, but if you don't know how to handle it, then it's going to show itself in another form. So eliminate your distractions, remain focused, have a strong support system, manage your expectations for yourself and others, and then hopefully all that positive, diligent work that you're doing helps you achieve your dreams, your goals, and you live a long, happy, successful, blessed life, doing the things that matter the most to you. Stop surviving, start living. Talk to you next time.